Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olufemi Daniel, a trained and certified agribusiness consultant, and at the same time I've had over 10 years of on-field experience. So today, without wasting much of our time, we want to look at what are those reasons why agribusiness investors run at loss on their farm. Now, this thing is a very common thing that many people, when investors meet you, they tell you, this agri thing, as much as I want to go into it, I've actually wasted a lot of money and nothing is coming forth. So today, we'll be looking into it now and what are those things to do and what are the possible solutions to it. Now, number one thing is that, number one, if you want to go into agri, please be sure you want to go into agri. Not just being sure enough, be sure into what aspect of agric you want to go into. They call it niche. Know the niche you are going into. Maybe you want to go into production, or you want to go into processing, or all you want to do is just to be the linkage. I get me now. They probably want to be the one farming the raw materials out of the farm, or you want to be the one collecting the raw materials and processing it for the market, or you just want to be the linkage between the farmers and the consumers. I get me now. So be sure of what you want to go into. Don't just go into agriculture because you want to go into agriculture. People asking agriculture is profitable. If you are not sure of what you want to go to, there's a saying that a man that does not know where is going, every road he sees will be the right road. So please be sure of what you want to go. Be sure of the niche you want to go into before delving into agriculture. Like I said, agriculture is never a get rich scheme, and it's a program, or it's an investment that you need to know, be sure of yourself before you delve into. That's number one. Then number two, most of our investors are always unavailable whenever they want to go into agriculture. So as a matter of fact, we have clients that come from Mexico, some in the UK, some in the US, some from Hungary, some from Italy, and not like that, all over the world. But they want to invest at home. So therefore, they are looking for, and whenever they want to go into it, they are looking for an investment that will give them money immediately. See, please, if you are not available to take care of your farm, see, nobody can look after your farm yourself the way you're going to can look after your farm effectively the way you're going to look after it yourself. Nobody can do that. So it's always better to be available. But if you are not available, that does not mean you cannot go into farming still. There are other options of things you can plant or go into that requires little or no supervision. Just get someone on the farm that you are paying money based on what the farm needs. And when that person is doing that, make sure you send a report to you, or maybe you have someone else that is supervising what that person is doing on the farm for you. For example, you can go into tree crops. You are looking at tree crops like maybe cashew. Cashew takes around 4 to 5 years before they start fruiting. You can go into oil palm production. They take around 4 to 5 years before they start fruiting. You can go into avocado. Avocado has a very good export value now. They're super exporting it really good. You can go into avocado, which are under fruit tree. This thing. You can go into guava, the likes, anything tree crops. Those ones take little or no supervision. The only thing you need to do is just weeding, and weeding for what do I call it? Weeding inside your pineapple, maybe sorry, inside your tree crops. The only thing you need to do is probably be the first year. That's when they seriously need the tender, maybe constant weeding, constant weeding. But after they survive the first and the second year and they are doing very well, there's nothing there. Even at the first year, all you need to do is maybe weed it like once a month, or at most once a month, or at most maybe twice a month. In most cases, if you have a farm manager that knows how to apply herbicide, because all these things, applying herbicide also has its own expertise. You can't just give it to anybody to just help it because they can spray it on the plant and they kill it. But if you have someone, a very good farm manager or farm worker that knows how to apply herbicide, when you apply herbicide once, you might not need to go back to the farm for under 2 months. Are you getting me now? So number two, if you're not available, please don't go into short-term crop farming. Like short term, make sure you do something that is long term, that does not require your attendance. Then another thing is that um accessibility to your farm. Now, I mentioned in one of my videos that if you if you are going to get a farmland, there are two things you need to do. Is either you make sure that the farm is accessible to a very good road network, or you go into a community where there are also farmers like yourself that are planting, and you guys make sure there's a good road that leads to your farm. Why is this road important? So that when you start harvesting, your off takers will be able to come to your farm easily, and they will be able to pay for the value you are giving them. If, for example, now if the road to your farm is bad, that even their trucks get spoiled on the road, when they get to the farm, they are not going to pay you as much as you are expecting, because they will tell you of the things they've been through before they get to the farm. Even you yourself, you will be having trouble taking your goods out to the farm, to the market. And the moment that you notice that your farm is bad, they will pay you any amount they have, and they'll take it because you have no choice. You cannot transport them to the farm, and they have to go through all the stress. So anything they give is what you take. At the end of the day, you realize that you are making little or no money, even despite everything that you have invested in getting it to harvest, getting to the harvest period. So please, when you are getting your farmland, please make sure that it is close. It has a very good, a very good road network. Those are one of the things I was trained when I started farming. When my boss used to send me out to go and look at to go and do farm inspection, one thing he would tell me is that, please, when you are going, take note of the road. If the road is bad, then we probably talk with the farm owner to make sure he does the road before we start farming. If he's not ready to do the road, we are not doing it. Because one thing about we agricultural agribusiness consultants is that we are very much concerned about our reputation. We don't want to do anything that at the end of the day will probably be the one to be at fault again. Because when we are dealing with clients like you guys, we tend to hear this report that we don't know what we are doing, because maybe we accepted the work out of, let's just do it for him. Nobody does let's just do it for him anymore. If you don't do the basic things right, we are not coming to visit your farm. We are not coming to do anything on the farm. So please make sure your farm is accessible to customers and off takers. Then that's about that. I will not take much of your time today. In our next video, we'll be talking about some more exciting content. So please drop your comments, leave a like, and kindly follow me. If you want to reach out to me, I'll drop my email in the description, and I'll drop my WhatsApp number. You can probably reach out to me there, then we'll discuss about anything that needs to be talked about. Thank you very much, and see you on the next video.